Hey everyone, back again. We go through the stages of priming priming it all up now. I'm going to go over it with some panel white, make sure everything's clean and tidy. And then I've stripped it all down to a bare metal frame. What I'll just do, I'll show you. Just get you off the stand quickly. Make the size to pop out. There we go. So yeah, we've stripped the frame down, all down to bare metal. It's in lovely condition. No major mold or anything, any pitting or anything. It does have a little bit down near the bottom bracket, but I've managed to get rid of all that. But nice and straight frame, all nice and tidy. Stripped every little bit of paint off it. So yeah, I've gone over the wire with this flappy wheel, but then gone over with the wire wheel just after. Very fine one, doesn't need to be too heavy duty on it. Yeah, let's get you back up on the stand. There we go. There we go, guys. So yeah, what we'll do first, go over some panel wipe, just get any bit of dirt, debris off it. So, what I like to use, get this from paint shop supplies. I don't know if anybody else in any part of the UK have got paint shop supplies, but I know you can get this brand U-Pole, just a fast drying degreaser. So it's good stuff. Guys recommend it to me, so they just get all the crap off, which is so the oily hands. Even on your hands, you might not think they're oily, but you'll have some stage of oil on your hands. So obviously you don't know what's been on it prior to everything else. So it's just nice to obviously get around it, clean every little bit off. See what I mean? Obviously that'll be a bit of the iron off the frame, but at least we get saturated, get it all off. Sure it's got every little bit off. Make sure to use a nice clean cloth as well, so you get no contaminating into the paint. So always get a nice fresh cloth. It's had no, well, make sure it's had no chemicals out, other chemicals on it as such. Obviously, we'll just go through with a primer coat, because ideally I'd like to leave it for a few days to harden. Probably give it a mist coat, because the weather's not been too bad today. We've got quite good temperatures, over obviously 15 degrees. So yeah, the cap on that now. And we'll give it a good waft. Get a mist coat quickly. At least we'll have a good key for that then. I don't know if I mentioned in the last one. I get white primer or any type of primer from paint shop supplies. I might have used the Healthers one actually in the last one, but I like to get theirs. They do a Promatic one. They do their own paint shop supplies primer, but I've used this in the past on other projects, which I've always, well, it's always had a great finish. It goes on quite thick as well. So yeah, you get, make sure that's getting you guys, yeah. So yeah, give this a mist coat. So I've got this time. The last time I didn't have one, so that just tucks on. Yeah. Make sure it's sitting tight. I might need to do the straps on the back of that. There you go, guys. Let's get it cracked on with. I know you can hardly hear me now, but it should be alright. So, what we'll do, give this a mist coat, and obviously give it a good distance so you don't get get any runs in the paint. I've already given this a good shake, so. And the thing is, what I like about these, they have a flared nozzle, so it goes on quite nice. There we go. Got a bit more of a coverage on it. So I quite like this stuff. It goes on quite nicely. It's gone on quite thick, to be fair. I only wanted to get a mist coat, but it's actually gone on quite nicely. So I think I'll just carry on giving it a good coat to leave it a good amount of time, drying time. I really would like to get the paint on, but I'd rather not be impatient with it. Well, obviously, I've got the forks primed as well as the chain guard. So yeah, I'll just finish this last bit up. We've got to spin the frame round just to make sure I've got every little last piece. And then yeah, we'll leave that to cure. And then that's it really. I'm just missing a bit around here, as you can see. The thing is, it seems like this stuff doesn't run, which I really quite like. Let's give this a spin round. Go. Woo. Nearly. I'll lay this down. There we go. What I'll do, probably chuck the forks in after this when it's done. Yeah, great thing about this when it rotates round is that you can see all these bits which you'll miss. So if you just straight painted a frame, if you painted a frame normally, you won't get to these hard to reach areas. Let's get this put over a little bit so get you in view of the camera. We'll check how close we are actually. Yeah, we're right. Do a rotation round. Better off going that way. Oops. That's just gone down in there. Oopsie daisy. That's it. Spin around that way. Drop a clamp. Seat clamp's going over that, so go around with it. Wet and dry. It's probably quite nice when I do it. Right. So there we have it. It's pretty much covered. So I'll get the forks and the chain guard in the next bit. But yeah, starting to take shape now. So I did the video of the wheel build just about, well, this morning, midday. So yeah, and the next part of this, we'll obviously get it ready for the paint and clear lacquer. Quite happy how that primer's gone on. Pretty decent stuff. Recommend it if anybody wants to know the name of it. It's Promatic, I think it is. Yeah, Promatic white primer. Obviously they do clear lacquer and other primers and fillers, but it goes on quite nice. The thing what's quite nice with this, it's got a flared nozzle, so even if you use it on a car, it gives it a good flare. Bit different when it's on a push bike because you're not got big panels like a car, but so it's saves it what's it called, well, getting runs in the primer or the paint. It doesn't really matter with the primer running because you can always wet and dry it all out. It's a base coat, but it is always good, nice practice, at least if you do have a flared nozzle when doing it. But yeah, hope you enjoyed that, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, follow, and yeah, enjoy. Thank you very much for watching.